Shimoki, fucking city, represent. Alright, so this is a story I've been meaning to share with you guys as soon as it happened, but it's just hard to put it all into one video, put it all into words straight through and capture the moment, capture everything that went down, because this was one of the best nights of my life, one of the craziest experiences that has ever happened to me. So let's get started. It all went down in Sapporo. Me and a group of 3 other friends journeyed to Sapporo for the weekend, a mini little vacation to now probably my favorite city in the world, because everything there was just so fantastic as far as food goes. They have the best seafood in the world, they have the best dairy products in the world, they got the best potatoes in the world, apparently. They just have so much, such amazing food, okay? I had the best sushi in my life in Sapporo, I had the best ramen of my life in Sapporo, I had the best king crab. Actually, I had the only fucking king crab I've ever eaten, and it was pretty fucking cheap, and it was really damn good. Straight up king crab, the best izakaya ever. It was $7 for all you can drink. $7. And then I also got a giant tray of yakiniku, different cuts of different meats and quail eggs and stuff like that, and everything was just so delicious. That is one of the best meals I've had in Japan, in a little rundown izakaya in Sapporo. Everything there was super cheap, super delicious, way more delicious than Tokyo. If you compare the cheaper sushi of Sapporo to the hyped up, more expensive sushi of Tsukiji Fish Market in Tokyo, Sapporo wins out hands down every time. If you want to try the best Otoro fucking sushi, skip Tsukiji. Just go to Sapporo. I mean, if you're already in Tokyo, go to Tsukiji. But seriously, Sapporo, I can't say enough about this city. It is delicious as fuck, okay? It is just delicious. It's just a fantastic, delicious city. But this video isn't about the food. It's about one night in particular. There was a DJ playing at this nightclub that a friend of ours really liked. So we decided to go listen to this music, see this DJ, and fucking party, okay? Party in downtown Sapporo. So, what happens is, our capsule hotel, if you don't know what a capsule hotel is, it's a hotel with little capsules instead of rooms. It's just a little bed, and there was also a Russian bathhouse sauna type thing. So that was really cool. It's just really relaxing. I love that shit. I love bathhouses. I love boiling hot water and fucking sauna rooms. You can just go in and then jump into some freezing cold water and just, it's great. It feels great. It's awesome. Anyway, our capsule hotel was about 15 to 20 minutes away from this club, and we did not really plan ahead, and we were finding a place to stay night by night. Whenever we needed to sleep, we're just like, fuck it, let's find a capsule hotel, or if the capsule hotels were all filled up, or if they were racist and they didn't want foreigners. We actually think that happened. Actually, there was this one capsule hotel that did not look full at all. Sapporo is not the biggest city, it's not the biggest tourist destination. It just didn't seem like it was actually fully occupied. It seemed like they would have space there as a pretty big capsule hotel. Anyway, and the guy was just a total dick to us. So you do encounter those things once in a while in Japan. A lot of people think that Japan is just super fucking racist and they hate all foreigners, stuff like that. It's not true. It's not true. Once in a while, you will run into one dickhead who's just a dick. But, anyway, the point is, because we were finding a place to stay night by night, we were not able to just leave our backpacks and shit, all our clothes and everything. We just carried around everywhere. We weren't able to leave those in a room, which in hindsight was really fucking stupid, because my back hurt like hell from carrying around all my luggage all day on my back. It got really tiresome. It didn't really feel like a vacation because of that. We're hanging out, walking around, eating, whatever. We find the nightclub, and I still have my big-ass fucking backpack with me, so I'm like, I need to go back to our capsule hotel and drop off my shit, before we start clubbing, before we go ham, you know what I'm saying? Because I love dancing, okay? I will go around the whole fucking club in Japan, just fucking dance around, go up to every guy, girl, or child, alright, and just fucking dance and try to get everybody dancing, because a lot of people in these clubs, I don't really go to clubs much in America, but a lot of people in Japanese clubs just don't dance. They just sit around, they just fucking stand there, and I'm like, what are you doing here? The music is shit, okay? It's shit club music. You're not here to just stand or carrying around all my music. This ain't no classical concert, okay? You're here to fucking dance, alright? Or get laid? You're either here to dance or get laid, and you're not getting laid, so let's fucking dance. That's my mindset already. Okay, so I love fucking just dancing, like being a fucking star and like just getting everybody's attention and just, you know, I love it. Okay, I love to party. What can I say? I just love it, right? So what actually happened that day was my favorite fucking belt. Look at this shit. The fucking buckle came out. I didn't even notice. I brought one pair of long pants with me and this one belt. The long pants are not going to stay on me while I'm dancing without a belt. So this is why I have no footage from what occurred that night. I had to go back to the capsule hotel, drop off my backpack in the locker, which is what I was using to carry my phone and my wallet and everything like that, because I was wearing shorts, like loose, fuzzy shorts. I don't want to trust those pockets with anything, so I could not bring my phone or my wallet. So I put a little bit of money in my shoe, and I went, and it was really disappointing because that night was fucking crazy, and I wish I could have recorded this stuff, and I'm just letting you guys know beforehand, this is the setup, okay? This is why I don't have any footage from this, and the guys I was with, we weren't really, like, really good friends. We were basically just people who hung out together because we were all there in the same dormitory. One of them in particular just took every opportunity he had to just be a complete asshole to me, just be a complete piece of shit. So, yeah, when I say friends, I say that loosely, okay? One of them in particular was a huge dickbag, and he was jelly. He was jelly of what occurred, so he didn't record it, you know? Somebody else could have recorded this shit. This was some awesome shit, okay? But once again, because we weren't really close friends, this guy was kind of an asshole. He just stood there and watched with a little bit of a snarl and didn't want to record what was going on, you know? If my friend was doing what I fucking was doing that night, I would have recorded that shit, especially if I knew he had a YouTube channel, which they fucking did. We would have got that footy. We would have got that footy. All right, so I'm just letting you guys know I had to leave my phone in the locker room because I had to wear shorts because my belt broke. All right, so what went down in this club? So the music is shit, right? I'm dancing, whatever. At a certain point, I get sick of it. I've been this way ever since, like, middle school dances when they're playing fucking Lil Wayne and all that garbage. Like, I like to go to the dances. I like to dance. I just like it, you know? I like it, you know? I'm a party kind of guy, right? But I fucking hate that music. I will dance to it, and it's totally fine for dance music. Not Lil Wayne. I mean, like, actual dance music. But, like, I need to take a fucking breather. So I left the club, and I see this group of guys. One dude with a guitar. There's a dude drumming, and there's another dude there. I think he's just chilling, maybe singing along. I don't know what he's really. There was another dude. That's all. I just remember there being another dude. I don't know what he's actually doing. They're jamming, you know, hitting the drums and everything. They're just playing guitar, and I'm watching, and they notice that I'm like really into the music, and I'm like, yeah, this is some good shit. It's a million times better than what the fuck they're playing in the club, right? And this dude asks me, he's like, you want to play the drums? He offers me the drums. I'm like, nah, man, I played that guitar. And it was like, oh shit, this guy wants to play guitar. So he hands me the guitar, and I'm fucking jamming. It was awesome, and it was real cool. All right. So then I go back in the club. Same thing, dance a bit, whatever, do a little jig, you know what I'm saying? Leave, and then it seems like my friends had the same idea about this club, and they're also outside now with a group of drunk Japanese people. So now we're outside this club. By the way, the club is in this sort of like indoor mall area. It's not really totally closed off, but there is a roof. The streets are tiled like the inside of a mall would be, so it looks really nice. All right, it looks really nice. We're in this indoor mall sort of area, right? So we start talking to these drunk Japanese people, and they're really cool. They're just really fun. We're just fucking around with each other, you know, talking. This one dude was a metalhead. I could tell because he had long ass fucking hair. We were talking about System of a Down, Maximum the Hormone, stuff like that. And you know, we were just hitting it off. And then there was this one Japanese girl who took a liking to me. Okay, her name was Jasmine. She really wanted to be called Jasmine. And not gonna lie, she was pretty cute, but I was maintaining a long-distance relationship, which I would advise against. If you're going to travel anywhere for an extended period of time, don't maintain any sort of long-distance relationship unless you are super, super serious about that person and you are prepared and ready to settle down. If you envision yourself in the future with this person, settling down in an apartment, married and all that shit. Because if not, you are holding on to that long distance relationship and preventing yourself from experiencing a lot. And yeah, it kind of sucks. So if you're gonna go live in Japan for like 6 months, or like a year, or like 2 years, you probably should not try to maintain any sort of line. I'm just letting you know. Okay, I'm just letting you know. Not that I regret it. I don't regret it. You know, I made my decisions, and Jasmine was a dirty slut anyway. I would have gotten STDs. So it's not just this girl. This is not the one experience that makes me think you should not like go to study abroad programs or live for extended periods in 4 countries in a long distance relationship. This is not the only reason, okay? But I'm just saying, is just my advice. You should not seriously try to maintain a long distance relationship if you are not ready to settle down with that person. That's all. So Jasmine is taking a liking to me. And I'm like, you know, whatever. I'm not doing anything with her, you know. I am not single, okay? And we're just talking, everybody's talking. Okay, cool. At this point, the guys with the instruments are still out there. They seem to be sort of finishing up, packing up, whatever. So we go back in the club. All right, and I'm dancing, whatever, is cool. And Jasmine comes up to me, and she wants to dance with me. She starts all rubbing up on me, and she's like, you know, she really wants that D. She really wants the co-provider to provide her with that D. You know what I'm saying? So she's really fucking thirsty. That's all I'm saying. So she's really fucking thirsty, okay? Like, there's dancing with somebody, and then there's like you want to suck my dick right now, which is surprising for, you know, a Japanese person, considering the culture is typically reserved and girls are usually shy, but we were all getting pretty drunk at that point, so it makes a lot of sense. So yeah, I mean, I did mention they were drunk. I did mention they were already drunk. So yeah, we're all drinking, whatever. So now we're getting to the climax of the story. So we leave the club. And at this point, the long-haired fellow and this other dude, like, I think there were 2 or 3 guys and 2 girls there. Okay. And 2 of the guys, in particular the one with the long hair, he's peeing a lot. They're all fucking pissing. They start fucking pissing in the street. And as I said earlier, it's not just like a regular street. It's like an indoor mall, tiled floor, really nice area. So they're making puddles of fucking piss. It's not just the regular street. A car isn't just gonna drive by, and it's not just gonna look like some rain puddle. It's fucking piss in the middle of a tiled floor. Okay, and there's a lot of piss, and they don't stop pissing because they're really fucking drunk, and they don't want to find a bathroom, apparently, even though the club has a easily accessible bathroom that's right there, and was actually pretty large, and there were a lot of urinals. There was no reason to piss out in the middle of the street. They were just fucking dirty ass people. So this dude's all pissing in the street, right? And then I noticed the musicians, it was just the guy jamming with the guitar. And I go up to him, I'm like, yo, let me play that guitar. And he's like, you know what, my man, you play that guitar. And I said, I will play that guitar. And this is what I did. Wait, I don't have it recorded, but I can play the same fucking shit I played then, so I can immerse you in this story. All right, so I got the guy's guitar, and I was walking around fucking jamming. Got everybody's attention, all right? All the drunk Japanese people, I got their attention, all right? Oh, gaijin guitar. Oh, that's about all they could manage to say while they were fucking pissing and puking and all the just fucking, you know, creating a huge mess all over this tile floor. But I got all these drunk Japanese people now, and I'm just like, and I got them all singing along. Just imagine like a huge fucking crowd of Japanese people. Everybody's just like, I don't know, my dear. It's 6 in the morning, I'm down in New Orleans. Sisters paintings on the wall, they will speak to me. And before we resurrect those salutations through the rest of the tribal connection. Whoa! And all the usual shit. We got start wearing purple. All the Japanese people. I'm like, listen, start wearing purple. We're all singing along. I'm like, Everybody say da 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 da. It's just a matter of time. So yeah, how stop wearing purple, wearing purple. Da 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 da. And just you can just imagine this crowd of Japanese drunks. Okay, and it wasn't just those like 4 or 5 people I mentioned earlier. Like there were more fucking Japanese drunks just coming out of the woodworks, and I had like, I don't know, 15, 20 people around jamming, singing along, and it was all fun and games until the fucking Satsu showed up. The fucking Satsu. All right, now if you ain't a Nihonjin, okay, like I am, you know, that's what we call the police. All right, the police or the Keisatsu. All right. The Satsu fucking came down. They said, we were making a ruckus, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. You know? Everybody was just like, we gotta stop. You know? So it was just like, this fucking police officer just came and, you know, I can't really complain because it's not like the police officers in the U.S., like, he didn't shoot us for being minorities. He just, you know, he was polite. He just said, you guys gotta quiet down. You know? You're right inside a club. Just go into the club. The music's loud in there. And he just didn't understand. He didn't understand, okay? There's a difference between club dance music. There's a big difference. And soulful acoustic jams with a crowd of drunks singing along. It just felt amazing. That is one of the highlights of my whole summer. It was just awesome. That feeling. To just get everyone's attention, get everyone's participation spontaneously on the street, singing along, songs they've never heard of before, just get completely into the music, and that's what music is all about to me. And it was just such a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful experience. So that's one part of the story. So after the Keisatsu, you know, the Satsu came and fucked everything up, man, the Satsu! After that, obviously, Jasmine is now fucking in love with me. Like, she already liked me before just because of how, you know, beautiful I am, how swaggy I am, just dripping fucking swag wherever I go, you know what I'm saying? But now, she wants to marry me, she wants me to impregnate her, she wants to have triplets, you know what I'm saying? So, she's just coming on me, coming close to me, just like trying everything. She wants that dick right there. She would do it. I mean, these people are all pissing in the street, so... by the way, the police officer did not say anything about them pissing in the street. Like, there's piss all over the street. You can smell it. There's piss everywhere. Satsu does not say anything about the Japanese people pissing on the street. And this actually happened. Like, while the police was here, there was a Japanese guy just peeing there, you know? Doesn't say anything about that. But I have to stop playing guitar. Like, fuck you, man. You know? Ksho! Ksho Satsu! Fuzakenna yo! So then, I don't know why or how it got to this point, but somebody had a permanent marker, and they were writing, one of my friends was writing like obscene shit on Japanese people's stomachs. It was just like, I support 9/11 or something like that, and just like wrote it on his, and then they like took pictures and took selfies with them. So, like, we were drunk, okay, what do you want, what do you expect? And I was not as drunk as a lot of my friends, and definitely not as drunk as these Japanese people. I just had a few drinks, alright, because the night before we had all-you-can-drink beer, so I was taking it a little easy on this night. So I remember everything, I'm fine. I didn't fucking piss on the streets, I didn't puke anywhere, I was totally fine. I wasn't gonna do nothing with Jasmine, she was a dirty whore, but... Alright, so we're right in, like, you know, I support 9/11, 9/11 was great on these people's stomachs. Then they write, like, the same sort of thing about the 3/11 earthquake that happened in Japan on my stomach, and I was like, this is bad. They wrote it in Japanese too. Like, I don't know. Not that my shirt was off anyway. People couldn't really see it, so you know, it's like that. Was my shirt off? Now, that's a detail I can't really remember. It might have been, my shirt might have been removed for a little bit. In which case, again, Jasmine fell even more in love with me. She honestly, she wants to be Octomom at this point, at this stage of the game. So what happens is she takes this marker and she starts writing her name on my arm. And that's when I drew the line. I was like, bitch, no. Be gone! Now, here's where it gets really good. Here's where it gets really good, okay? So it turns out that the long-haired metalhead fellow who was pissing everywhere, who was also, at this point, he was lying down in his own piss. He was knocked the fuck out. He was lying down in his own piss. And this was happening, like, during this whole point, this dude was knocked out in his own piss, and randomly he would, like, wake up, and he would start moaning and grumbling. He'd be like, Jasmine! Jasmine! In his own piss. Okay? In his piss. He's literally soaking in sweat and piss. And he's moaning for Jasmine. This is where it feels like an anime. It felt like a fucking anime. Turns out this dude and Jasmine were actually, I'm not making this up, get this, childhood friends. And he had actually had a crush on Jasmine that whole fucking time. He has always loved Jasmine. So he was getting a little ticked off whenever he saw Jasmine coming to me. And then eventually, he got so drunk, he was probably getting more drunk because he was so sad about, Jasmine loving me, you know what I'm saying? So eventually, he got so drunk where he was lying in his own piss, but at the same time, it gave him the confidence to actually tell Jasmine how he felt about her. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? So what happens is Jasmine, lets go of my arm, walks over to him, and they start making out in a puddle of his own piss. They start making out in a puddle of his own piss. They started making out in a puddle of his own piss. And that was one of the funniest things I had ever seen in my life. One of the absolute funniest things I'd ever seen in my life. It was like the best fucking night of my life. The guitar show with all these Japanese drunks singing along, and then an anime ending to my night. They were childhood friends, and they start making out in a puddle of his own piss. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Oh man, isn't that beautiful? Feels good to get this out there and tell this story to as many people who will watch this video. Isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful? I fucking love it. I fucking love it. That is one of the best nights of my life, one of the best things I've ever experienced. It was the funniest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life. It was so fucking funny, and I wish I had my phone so I could have gotten some of this shit on camera. Because that was one hell of a night. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this story. If you did, and if you watched this far in the video, make sure you put the code in the comments. Here's the code. Ready? The code's about to be provided. You gotta go like that. Rotate, rotate. Square, square. Circle. That's gonna do a nice little combo in Guilty Gear. Alright, so if you want to hear more stories, more experiences about Japan, if you have any questions about living in Japan, let me know. Leave it in the comments below. If you have anything you want me to make a video about, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and peace out.